Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's Anna Chaos. Yeah, it's been a couple crazy days here in San Antonio. Lucky where we were, we didn't get hit, but the whole west side and north side had several tornado touchdowns and lots of flooding, like lots of flooding. I was supposed to have an appointment on Wednesday morning, and we started getting the whole, hey, don't leave the home. It's not a flash flooding warning. And I'm like, absolutely not. So I changed my appointment to yesterday, and it was so much safer, so much better. So what I want to talk about today, couple of things. Well, one, I want to try this long format instead of the normal, horizontal. As some of you guys don't know, I do multimedia and marketing. So I'm finally starting to get a little deeper into the content creator stuff. I'm experimenting. That's why I have all my YouTube channels for different channels, different themes. I try to see how the algorithm works, learn about it. So there's that. Okay. The other thing I want to talk about is how I saw myself in the last video. Now, I'm not going to lie, ever since I lost my job, a little bit of my confidence kind of left me. I worked really hard to get to where I was. It took me 13 years. I finally landed a job that offered me fertility treatment that I desperately needed, that I couldn't afford. Fun fact, the IVF is 20 grand per cycle. Okay, so around the time that I lost my job, I was in the middle of a cycle. So that was devastating, and we were really close to having a little baby girl. And so there's that part. So ever since that, it's been just about a year and a half since I lost my job. And the longer it took, the more I realized I let myself go, not because I didn't want to, I just didn't have the energy or the motivation to be working 12 hours a day, plus trying to maintain the home, plus trying to do everything that I do. I just didn't have the extra bandwidth. And recently it's been bothering me more and more and more. And then I saw my last video, and there it was, especially when I was trying to do like the dips. Holy crap. That was bad. I could see my tummy. Like, I can't deny it. I just can't deny it. I looked terrible, and then I looked at my face and the acne. I ended up getting that after I had my IVF. I was like, I'm not saying that's the cause of it, but I'm 40 and I was doing hormonal treatment. It didn't help. So one of the things that I want to start doing is finally start working on myself again. So now, how did this came about? Well, I have a closet full of really pretty clothes. I have 2 totes now where I had to put the clothes away because I will want to wear an item and I don't fit in it anymore, which caused the spiraling to be more disappointed and more embarrassed that I let myself go. And it was just heartbreaking. And so I put them away in the tote. Now I'm at the point that out of my closet, I only wear maybe like 10 pieces of clothes, all of them extremely baggy. They're sweatpants or flannel pants because I love flannel pants. And I'm just existing, and I don't like that. So I started this morning, but I want to start doing something small first. So I want to tackle the bumps in my face. And the bumps in my face are kind of weird. They've always been a little weird since my 30s. I will be fine in the morning, and then when I get really tired, my face breaks out. And it looks like I don't wash my face, which I wash my face every morning. So I started looking around what I need to do. So I think I'm going to start with like a small, gentle cleanser. I know, dude, you gotta understand this about me. So the whole super girly makeup thing was never a thing for me. I grew up in this very strict Pentecostal religious home. I wasn't allowed to wear makeup. I wasn't allowed to wear pants. I wasn't allowed to wear jewelry. Suddenly I turned 18, and my mom expected me to know all this girly stuff, and I'm looking at her like, Mom, I can't do that. You told me for my entire childhood that being super girly makes you look like a whore or makes you a bad woman. So I don't know how to do that. So I never got into it. Plus, the other problem is I have allergies to certain makeups. Like, the most I wear is a little bit of eyeliner. And recently, I tried to do it because I was to a job interview. I took it off immediately, and I still ended up with just like a reaction in my eyelids. So that kind of sucks. So makeup is out of the question. So it's all going to be all natural stuff. Excuse me. So that's pretty much kind of what I want to do. I need to start working on myself again. I managed to kind of stabilize my job situation. It kind of sucks because I was making extremely good income, and now I'm working double as much, and it's not even half of what I was making. It is very disheartening. And I recently applied for a job. I had an AI call me twice, an AI HR assistant from a really well-known company. Call me twice. Then texted me, letting me know, hey, I'm the AI assistant. We have some questions for you. So I'm going, oh, joy, I finally got a job interview. I called the darn AI to tell me that I didn't get the job. And then it proceeded to ask me questions. So I was really more upset that I had a blasted AI tell me I didn't get a job than the fact that I didn't get the job. Just send me the email like everybody else. Why are we adding extra steps? This just leaves a really bitter taste in my mouth. And I know I gotta try again to start applying for work. I gave myself to the end of this month because I'm literally at the end of dealing with the post-funeral stuff. But it's exhausting. Life is exhausting right now. I don't know how to say it. Everything is harder, more expensive, and people just have less empathy for others. It's just really, really weird. So, yeah. But anyway, so going back to the looks thing. So, I'm going to start by adding a little cleansing stuff to my face. So that's the thing where I'm going to start. There's something called Care V that was suggested. I was using the AI chat. So I'm going to try with that. So if you guys know any good suggestions, just put it in the comments below. And that would be great. That would be great. Now, here's the other thing that I noticed. My eating is changing drastically. I used to drink diet soda. I love zero soda. But now I can only drink one can, half a can for lunch, half a can for dinner. I cannot drink the whole giant, which is a good thing. Soda's bad for you anyway. The other thing that I noticed is that when it comes to sweets, I went yesterday to this local place called La Panaderia, and they sell these gourmet, absolutely gorgeous conchas that are filled with cream. I haven't had anything sweet in a while, so I bought one for me and one for my husband. I had mine, and halfway through it, I was regretting it. My body's like, absolutely not, this is too sweet. So what I've been noticing more is that my body doesn't like very fatty, very sweet things anymore. So mostly what I'm eating which is a good thing, I'm eating a lot of salads, a lot of fruit. Everything we're doing is cooking at home. So that's a step in the right direction. So yeah, but maybe it's progress. Maybe it's my body finally telling me, hey, you don't fix yourself, I'm gonna die. Kind of like the dog going outside eating some grass. But it's been really interesting recently. But anyway, guys, I'm mostly walking about today. I have a long laundry of just stuff to get done. But I just kind of wanted to touch back, let you guys know that we're okay. We're not affected by the floods, even though a couple miles from us we're near the Cibolo River, and people had to be evacuated. So we consider ourselves lucky. We didn't have a power outage, and amazing enough, no internet outage. Out here in Texas, you sneeze, and it's just gone. Your stuff is just gone. So we are very, very lucky. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Y'all take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.